It's just to, you know, communicate, and you know, connect, and you know, really minimal, you know, just minimalism, expression through minimalism, boiling everything down to its essentials. What is entertainment? What's rock and roll? What's communication? What, you know? And it's a primitive thing. So it's kind of, you know, it's just trying to do as, you know, as little as possible. Trying to do as little as possible. Make something out of as little as possible. Baby, slowly at the top. Baby, slowly at the top. Cold and lonely at the top. I came up here to the tip top. Could be room for one, that's for me. I came up here the hard way. On my hands and my knees. Now my knees are bloody. Now my hands are bloody. Looking the worse for wear. But I came up here to the tip top. Oh, it's cold and lonely up here. Cold and lonely at the top. Cold and lonely at the top. Well, I was the master of ceremonies, which is a kind of religious
interview?
Role. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, it's a kind of a religious role. Yeah, I'm like the kind of master of ceremonies, priest.
Are you guys ready? Are you gonna shake? Are you gonna pound your fist? Are you gonna scream? Are you gonna twist?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's so many good groups, so much good music, and it's hard to say like, oh, I like this group because what if they're great one day and then the next day they're not? And that's the reality. People like to talk about, you know, what the best group is or what the groups are that's legitimate, but really it's more of a, it's like talking about a good person. You know, one day somebody helps an old lady with their groceries and the next day they're flogging a, you know, a poor animal. So, you know, I think the reality is more complicated. But it keeps springing back again, like some grotesque fungus. He said I did all I could do. I can't go on. But then he remembered, what was it? The words to the song. You know what they say, Rome, it wasn't burnt in a day. Come on. You know what they say. Come on. You know what they say. Come on. Rome, it wasn't burnt in a day. Oh yeah, Rome, it wasn't burnt in a day. Come on. It wasn't burnt in a day. I DJ'd a party for the Podestas, who are, you know, who are like the kingmakers of the Democratic Party, and they're involved in a lot of conspiracy theories. So that was pretty.
How did that come about?
I was just asked.
John Podesta asked you to DJ his party?
Yeah, I mean we're in a satanic sex ritual, and you know he was like, "Oh, you DJ? Well, you should come."
Now, some of you will probably recognize this picture right here. It's been going around on social media.
Escapism? It's the last refuge of ineptitude. It's a group that started as just one note on a cassette player. It's one note all night. Absolute minimalism. Challenging the entire situation.
Would you consider yourself a Renaissance man? I mean, you've written
No,
books.
definitely Dark Ages. Dark Age man. Stone Age man. Renaissance is bullshit. Renaissance is the beginning of finance, capital, and imperialism in Europe, and perspective drawing. Perspective drawing is garbage. Nobody wants to see that shit. Do you? Do you want to see a well-rendered scene that has perspective? It's like awful looking. The Renaissance is an abomination, and it's just it's celebrated because it's the beginning of capitalism. But it was a step backwards from the Dark Ages. Escapism is Dark Age rock and roll.